Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday, got a late start, around 11. Instead of staying on the property or at my neighbor's, I actually went to my cousin's house, which is about an hour and a half from here. Here is where I left you. I just put up the foil on this side and started putting up the paneling. I put a leveler on top just to make sure that it's nice and straight, although I don't know what that really means if the house isn't perfect. So we'll see. Also, you may already know that I finished just this side, not on top of the roof of course, but just across. There's some, I wouldn't call it issues, but where things weren't perfect. I can kind of see a wave up there. But it's about function, It's about keeping it dry and lasting. I did realize, was told that I made a mistake, and it might be a big one. We'll see how it goes. But I put OSB up there. There's a couple reasons for that, but bottom line, I put it up there. But what I was told afterwards is that I should have put stripping across where the screws are going to go into. And I was confused on why. I didn't see a reason for that. I got OSB, I can just screw it into that. Well, they're saying that the OSB doesn't hold those screws nearly as well as, stripping. So there may be a day in the future where I'd have to unscrew, put stripping across, and screw it back down. I don't feel that it's a big deal. Even if I have to do it sometime in the future, I wish I would have done it right the first time, though. All right, well, I'm gonna have to move the scaffold now. I'm not sure if I've moved it on my own before. I can't really remember, but we'll see. Oh God. Oh, I thought that was gonna fall. All right, that's enough. Oh shit. Should be able to get 3 done this time. I want to explain what kind of time frame I'm under. It being Saturday today, I have to return the scaffold early Monday morning so I can get on the road and get home and still get work done for my job. Let me see. Okay. So I have today to get this side done, which really shouldn't be an issue. However, I want to make sure that I get the barrier insulation on top today, and hopefully be able to get started on laying down the sheet for up top, so tomorrow I can finish the top of the roof and then start putting my oh hell, what would you call that? I guess trim, metal trim on, and the top thing as well. Now I really need to have a way for the heat to escape through the top, and I'm just gonna have to try to do that later. I have a very tall ladder that really goes up to the peak, so I can get up on the roof to install that. It's not a big deal for me to do right now, because what I can do is actually cut the hole for it inside the house, and then climb up on the roof and install whatever I need to do. So I know I should be doing it now, but I'm not going to. All right, moving along. I thought I could fit 3 sheets on there before I got to the end, but getting that close I get a little nervous, so I'm gonna have to move the scaffold again. But I got about half of this side done now. Each piece is about 3 feet wide, so it being of course 24 feet, I only need 8 pieces on that side. But let me show you what it looks like still up on top. You can see that. So nothing's been done to the top yet, but I'm hoping the top insulation should go on pretty quick, because I can more or less take the whole roll up there and just roll it out and staple it. So that should take no time at all. I have nails sticking out, the flatheads along there that I used to set the OSB on. Well, they're sticking out. That's why my tin is sticking out at the bottom, and I can even see a crease from where the nail is up against there. I gotta fix that. All right, that's really coming along, and I got my groove on kind of now. And I'm understanding the correct way of putting each piece on there so it's nice and straight every time. So it's looking good. I know that doesn't help too much, but it looks like I only have 2 more pieces to put on this side, and then that slope will be finished, and I can start focusing on the very top. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Well, like I mentioned, I got all day today. Let's see, what time is it? It's now 2 o'clock. It gets dark here now around 6:30. So I should be able to get a lot more done today if I don't piss around. Work up until the sun goes down. It's going to be another cold one though. Hopefully my neighbor will offer to let me sleep on his couch again. not professional. But it's all screwed in. I'm not looking forward to the very top. That just scares the hell out of me, really. But it's not an angle that's really that bad. Matter of fact, I'm looking at roofs around here that has much more of an angle than what I have to deal with. It's almost flat. It is about 2:45. I got roughly about 3 more hours of daylight, maybe 3.5. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay out the metal, and I'm gonna pre-drill all the holes like I did before, because that was huge. I mean, that was everything. So the place that I got the metal roofing from says that they drill every 24 inches, more or less. And that's what I did. So what I've done is I've stacked it like 4 or 5 sheets. Then I'm going to pre-drill. I'm pre-drilling the holes like I did before, and it really does. It makes a world of difference up there. Wow, that was fast. All right, let's see if I missed any. Got a little repair paint. It's good stuff. Perfect color. I tell you, after I drill this, I'll probably pack up and go over to my cousin's house. By the way, my cousin Angela and Chris, giving you a big shout out. But they let me stay at their house when it gets really cold here, and such a good family. I love them. So I'm probably going to drill this out and pack it up, and I'll be here early tomorrow morning. See you then.